oatmeal pie, jack-offs. Obviously, the death chart just came out, and we're not going to run from this thing. We're not going to hide from this thing. We're going to attack this thing head on, and that's why we turn our back and we walk away from this thing at a very high pace. But apparently, the death chart has been released. We're not going to hide in our fears and our hopes. We're going to address it head on. But to the person that put that online, you're fired. My father used to always tell me, let's not wet the sand, obviously, and let's not dry the leaves. Let's look into the eyes of this thing. Trubisky T is going to be a good quarterback for us. Captains aren't important. Anybody can be a captain, obviously. We don't care about captains here, but that's why we made our quarterback the captain and Najee a captain. They've earned it, and without captains and so forth, you can't go forward and you can't go on. But we're not going to really feed into that and focus on that. But the focal point of our season would be who's going to be the captains of this team. Trubisky T, he carries our hopes and our dreams, and we're going to ride with him. We feel safe. We don't feel neglected. We feel eclectic about it. And he's about team, effort, science, and the guys like him. The guys in that locker room, they're behind him, obviously, 110%. Mine is 90%, which equals 33rd and the 3rd%. So they're behind him as fully as possible. You guys got to trust my trust with this. Never trust and never question my trust with this, but also question everything. Okay, so if you're questioning why I trust him so much, just believe in the trust funds and the trust of statutes and things like that. I don't really have to explain myself, but I'm going to explain why I chose him. I chose him because of grit, obviously, his standard of living, obviously, and I chose him because of his consequential educational practices. And he was a bear before, and you can't be no worse than being a bear. My father used to tell me, if you want to sing opera, study Tupac. And that's what we did. We played this real close to the ear. We didn't let out a lot of information. The death chop that you seen is the Matrix. It's not real until I say it's real. And going forward, if you're going to look at it, we got to look at this thing in the face. We got to call it what it is. It's a very tricky situation. But here at the organization, the field formerly known as Hines, no catch up. We're going to be good. We're going to be motivated. We're going to be encouraged, not discouraged, but recouraged. Okay? Questions? If you have no further questions.